Yo, what up, fam? We have the last review from the care package from Revelry Hemp. It's going to be the pre rolls, Citrus Smoothie, I don't know if you can see that, anyways. Says THCA 26.6%. They're 0.5 grams for each of them. Package date was 5/9/25, so it's a little old. Not too old though. Ingredients is raw flour. Okay, says this is artesian indoor sativa. Let's get into it because I have some different information. Says here that Citrus Smoothie is an indica dominant hybrid cannabis strain known for its fruity flavor profile, resembling a pineapple lemon smoothie. It offers uplifting effects that may help with pain, anxiety, and stress relief, making it popular among users seeking a clear and energizing high. Citrus Smoothie. Primarily delivered from the famous California strains OG Kush and Grapefruit. It is known for its fruity flavor profile and uplifting effects. The genetics is 80% indica, 20% sativa. Flowering time is 8 to 9 weeks, approximately 57 to 64 days. The yield is 300 to 400 grams. Indoors, 15 to 20 ounces per plant. Outdoors. THCA content, high dominant psychoactive effects, aroma and flavor, citrus, pineapple, lemon, sweet strawberry undertones. Citrus Smoothie is celebrated for its clear-headed and uplifting high. Users often report feelings of relaxation, euphoria, and enhanced creativity. It may help alleviate symptoms of pain, anxiety, stress, lack of appetite. Common effects is energizing, uplifted mood, clear-headedness, creative stimulation. It says here that Citrus Smoothie is suitable for both indoor and outdoor cultivation. It thrives with the sea of the green (SOG) technique and produces dense resinous buds. The plants are stocky and require a flowering period of about 8 to 9 weeks. The terpenes that are in Citrus Smoothie, pinene is one of the most common terpenes in nature, known for its pine-like scent. It is associated with anti-inflammatory, pain relieving, and anti-anxiety effects, making it beneficial for relaxation and stress relief. Linalool has a floral lavender aroma and is recognized for its calming properties. This terpene is known to provide relaxation and may also have an anti-inflammatory and analgesic effects, which can be particularly useful for those with muscle tension or pain. All right. We're not going to get past the 5 minutes, so I'm going to chat about something real quick. Okay, so there is a potential hemp ban. Congress is trying to go behind everybody's backs. They're not letting the American public vote on this situation. They're going to do it themselves. But it's like a 26 to $30 million or million or no billion. I don't fucking know. Somewhere around those two. I forget. But there's a lot of money invested in the hemp market. Okay, and if you don't want to see this get banned, which I don't think it's going to, but if you want to make sure that you do your part, go online, look up the Hemp Roundtable, sign up for their email, and fill out your information. You'll get an email sent to you, and you'll sign it. And from there, they will send it to your state senators, telling your state senators that you would like for them to say no on the hemp ban. And it'll give a long explanation that they pre-write for you and all that. And basically, you're set from there. You don't have to do anything. You'll get a confirmation email from your senator. You know what I'm saying? I do every time I put one forward, letting me know that I got your email and da 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 da. It's one of those automated emails. It's not a personal email, but at least you know that it got to your senators. So if you don't want to help, if you don't want to help the cause and say something, then don't say shit if it, God forbid, gets banned. I don't want to hear a damn word you got to say about it, because all you had to do was get online, fill out your information, sign it, all online, hit the send button, and you're done. It takes 5 minutes, if that. You feel me? Enough about that. Just do your diligence. Look up the Hemp Roundtable. We're going to crack her open. I think I'm going to go ahead and smoke both of these. Not at the same time, but and these come sealed, as you can see the plastic, which I think is nice, because that allows for a good seal on the doob tube, not allowing in air. You know what I'm saying? Their packaging's real nice. Again, their packaging on their doob tubes is just as nice as their Mylar bags, I think. They're very informative. Tells you the percentage of the THC, tells you the batch number, gives you a COA QR code, tells you the manufacturing package date, the ingredients, serving size, effective immediate, lasts 2 to 3 hours, no additives, no synthetic cannabinoids. So yeah, I think that's, what I'm saying, pretty dope, man. But let's go ahead and let's spark them up. That's what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lane, man, for you know what I'm saying? I said it last review, I'll say it again, for having awesome, excellent customer service. I can only assume that the same customer service I receive from him is what their company is giving out to everybody else. So shout out to them. I'm digging it, man. Tastes good. Immediately, already busting out with the oil ring. So I get like an earthy taste with this one. Very slight on the pine. To be honest, I'm not getting any citrus terps, or it's mainly just earthy and piney. Now, I haven't had Citrus Smoothie in their nug form, so maybe that's more potent. I don't know. But the flavor profile on this right now, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not really a big fan on Earth Terps, man. They're all right, you know. It's just not something. I know some people they dig that, you know what I mean. Me, I don't. If the pine, if the flavor of the pine that I was getting was more stronger, more prevalent, I would enjoy this more. If you're interested in shopping with Revelry, you can use my code 420Pro. I'm pretty sure it won't work if they already have an ongoing sale on something. So, but you can't be mad at that. You know, they got to make their money too. You know, and if they're already giving a good sale, why should they let you use the code? Definitely make sure when you go on the website to sign up for their email list. It informs you every time they're doing a sale and for how long. And I've seen some emails where, you know what I'm saying, it says 40% off. It's pretty damn good. I believe my code is 25%, 30%, somewhere around there, one of the two. One thing I've noticed when I was smoking on the other pre rolls that I've reviewed, you got to be careful. I have the habit when I see the ash, I go like this, okay? And because the flower is so finely grounded up, I noticed that a lot of the times the cherry would pop right off. Um, Maybe something to work on with that. Maybe try to not grind it up as much. You know, leave it a little bit more chunkier. I think if they did that, it would burn slower as well. And I will say, it does say indica dominant, you know what I'm saying? 80% indica, 20% sativa. And on here, it says, where does it say it? Yeah, artesian indoor sativa. Believe it or not, I'm feeling sativa effects. Sometimes companies label something and I'll do my own diligence and research and I'll find out it says something different. And majority of the time I end up feeling the effects of what it really is. What I found out, you know what I'm saying? But this time around I'm getting the sativa effects. That's the first one. Light up the second one. Cheers. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new, hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? If you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate every single one of you guys for commenting and just communicating with me in my comments. As always, if you're a session along with me, go ahead and put in the comments what you're smoking on and what you're smoking out of, what strain, all that good information. I love to hear it. Okay, so this one I can actually taste a little bit more. That's weird. I taste the citrus in this one. No, like immediately different. I lit it up and immediately I could tell the difference. I'm getting the piney, citrusy with still those notes of earthiness. be on the lookout, man. I'm feeling froggy today. I might put out a third review. I might not. We'll see. But I am going live tonight. Probably the same time, 8 p.m., 8:15. If everything goes to plan, guys. Things happen and I might not be able to, but yeah, this is all sativa. I'm getting all in the head. And, I am getting some pain relief. Not much, but a little bit. As for anxiety and stress, I'm pretty good on that. That's helping. Um, I'm not as faded as I want to be. I'm just going to make that clear. I do feel it. Yeah, I feel uplifted, energized. So it's working. It is. It's just not smacking the way I want it to. That doesn't mean it won't, be epic for you though. I'm a heavy smoker, so and also too sativa. I love sativa, but sometimes it just doesn't hit the way I want it to. Obviously, it's not gonna hit like an indica. Indica's my jam right there. That's primarily what I chief on. So with that said, I am high. I don't want you to think I'm not, because I am. It's hot, man. Sweat my ass off. This is going to be a shorter video, guys. Obviously, this is the second one. We're almost done. I know you guys typically see reviews 25 to recently 25 to 40 minutes long. I want to shout out to my people, you know what I'm saying, out of the country that have been tapping in. You got some viewers from Indonesia, Germany, and one other country. So shout out to y'all for tapping in. I do appreciate y'all. Don't be shy. Leave a comment, man. Even if you got to leave it in your language. I have a Google Pixel 9 under Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. All I got to do is hold the home button, and it will highlight the language that's in the comment that's in a different language, and translate it for me on spot. You know what I'm saying? So I can go ahead and know what you said, and I'll comment back. All right, man. Shout out to Revelry Hemp, man. Go check them out. 420 Pro is gonna save.